Okay, there's another type of reflection we need to look at, and that's not necessarily over an axis, but it could just be a typical line of symmetry. So we're going to look at reflecting over, in our case, x equals 1. Now, I did put a reminder down here. Don't forget, if it's y equals a number, like y equals 7, that is a horizontal line at y equals 7. If it's x equals a number, then it's a vertical line at x equals whatever that number is. In our case here, we want to reflect over x equals 1. So I'm going to go ahead and draw in that vertical line. It wouldn't hurt to sketch it if you had to do this. But I'm going to go ahead and draw that in. And I'm going to go ahead and plot my original point, 5, negative 2. 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2. Okay, so here is, I'll just call it A. Okay, there's A. So now I want to reflect it over this line. Really what we're going to do here is we're just going to count the number of units it is away from that line. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it is 4 units away from that line. I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4 in the opposite direction. So right here is going to be my A prime. Okay, so you're just using logic and counting in order to figure out where these points go. Another example here. So we want to reflect this time over y equals 3. And I did a whole triangle this time. So y equals 3, we're going to have a horizontal line. So at y equals 3 here, I'm going to draw a line. Okay, so let's think about A. Let's think about A. A right now is 3 points above that line, so that means I need to go 3 points in the other direction. So right here is going to be A prime. Okay, B is also 3 points above this red line, so I need to go 3 points in the other direction. So here lies B prime. Sounded like a tombstone there. Here lies B prime. All right, then C is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units below, so that means I need to go 6 units above. And here is C prime. All right, so then I can just take my straight edge or whatever device you have. Oops. Sorry, here we go. My straight edge, and I can draw in that new triangle. Okay, so that is just using logic to count how many spaces you're away. Honest to goodness, almost every time I do this, I sketch myself a little figure. Even if it's not a great graph, I can still, it gives me a visual to count to and from.